Greetings, everybody. My name is K9, and welcome to Notebook Gaming Requests. This is supposed to be the fourth requests video that I'll be making. Someone back in my previous videos requested me to do the Tomb Raider. This is the new Tomb Raider. I don't know on which year that it got released, but this is the latest one, I believe. Because the next one is supposed to be Rise of the Tomb Raider, which is, I heard, Xbox exclusive. I don't know. I never did any research on that. Anyway, so we have a benchmark tool in here. So what we're going to do, go to the options, go to the graphics. You can see the quality there of low preset, normal preset, high preset, and ultra, and ultimate, and custom, of course. So what we're going to do is test three presets on the benchmark tools. First one is going to be the low, the normal, and the high. So we're going to start the benchmark tool. This is the low settings. There is no inbuilt frame rate indicator on the game. That's the reason that I turned on my frame rate on MSI Afterburner. I usually have that on top on other notebook gaming and other notebook gaming request videos. But I thought maybe this benchmark tool does have a frame rate indicator, so I can turn that off. But no. We are playing on a 15.6 display, which makes even the shittiest graphics on a big screen looks better. So I believe this looks really shittier on a big screen, like maybe not a very big screen, but like a default 768p monitor, like a 19-inch. So the results are here: minimum frame rates sorry guys, minimum frame rates of 70 frames per second and maximum frame rates of 124 frames per second and average of 100 frames per second. So that this looks promising for the low specs, low preset. Now we are going back to the options and change this to normal settings. Okay, the graphics looks much better now in the medium settings, and you can see the frame rates are about 50 frames per second. And I did play the game on medium settings up to this point, where you come out from the cave and everything. The frame rate almost at all the times around 60 frames per second, so which is not really bad. You can see now the frame rate went down to 40 frames per second as an average, of course. You see all the details on that, whatever they did. The way you see a white piece of cloth hanging. On the lowest setting there were no details, but on the medium settings there are details, a lot of details. So I played this game on PlayStation 3, as I was saying, and that one I played on a 29-inch TV. I can say the graphics were not completely, but the graphics were a little bit blurred out when it comes to the big screen on 720p. But now this is really good, 15.6, and when you get this kind of performance, this is the medium settings. Minimum frames per second 46, and maximum frames per second 74, and average frames per second 59. Not really bad. It's time to test the high graphic settings. You can see the frame rates already climbed down to 30 frames per second as an average. We're gonna start benchmark. Graphics looks really good at this preset, but the frame rates are around 30. It sometimes go there below 30 for around 28 right now. 27. 26, more the detail, more frame rate drop. You can see the motion blur and anti-aliasing everything on place. It looks gorgeous, just gorgeous on the highest settings, and still you can get 30 frames per second. And you can see that cloth is now, it's like, I don't know, everything looks so beautiful now. Okay, the results are minimum of 26 frames per second maximum, 40 frames per second average, 33 frames per second. So that is it for the benchmark results. On the lowest you can get average of 100 frames per second, on the medium you can get around 60 frames per second as an average, and on the high preset you can get around 30 frames per second. There is no use checking benchmarks above that point because that will be the ultra and the ultimate. We probably may not survive on those two because the frame rates will go down to maybe around 20 or something. So in my preference, I'd say try the game on medium if you still haven't bought it. This game is very, very old, and I'm pretty sure almost every one of you haven't played it, but there was one guy actually requested me to do this, so here's the video, and I really hope this will be helpful. If you're playing this on an identical laptop just like mine, play it on the medium settings. You can get a reach of 60 frames per second. That's smooth enough to play the game. Even 30 frames per second is okay, but I believe for me, I believe having an additional frame rate will be always good. That is my preference, of course. That is it for this episode, this part of the Notebook Gaming request videos. If you have more requests, please comment down below, and I do have plans to do the World of Tanks as another person requested. I have that in my mind, of course, so I have to get rid of this and install the World of Tanks to try it out. If you enjoyed this video, leave a thumbs up, share it, and subscribe for more Notebook Gaming content. On my channel I'll be playing a lot of games, a lot of variations, AAA to browser based and indie titles as well. These days I'm playing Call It, and in between I'll play other games as well. So stay in touch, everybody, stay awesome. As always, I'll see you on the next video. Until then, stay safe, people.